Hey, what's up, friend? You are you interested in lack of skill? Yeah. Or maybe some suck. I'm just a new guy for the love of game. We gon' go, I know it's bad. Times have changed, but not my mad. Don't you know that games are my thing? Yeah, I know it's getting real late. Come on, look at me. I even do storytelling. Also, podcasts on great game subjects. Okay, yeah, I'm not a Markiplier or a PewDiePie. But hey, that's what makes me so unique, right? 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 Oh, my mic was off. Okay, now it's on. I'm with DaytonDoes. It's him.
I was watching the thing.
Hey, hello, welcome. How
God,
are
I
you?
look so sweaty. Jesus
That's
Christ.
because you're playing Dark Souls or something.
Oh, I'm so sweaty.
Dayton, this is all part of the training that I'm going to give you. This is all
All
part
right,
of
I want to
it.
win. I want to win.
So, welcome everybody. This is the next installment with the Niko Show, and this is a very special episode because I haven't done a collab with this beautiful man in a long time. And I don't think we've ever done a Niko Show together. We have done just regular discussions. Well, just like a couple. I think the last thing we did was like a recap.
Character creation.
Yeah, character creation, and then like a recap of 2019 gaming or something like that.
Oh yeah. So it's been like a fucking year.
Whoa, it's
Such a
been
bad
it's been
time.
longer than that. So you're even worse, friend.
I'm like such a bad friend. Hold on.
Okay, no worries. So I thought I'd bring him back on because there's just so much to catch up on, and that's literally all we're doing is just having normal conversation about just what's been going on with our lives and just gaming in general, or just news, or just pretty much anything. So everything is what is it? Everything's off the table if we can talk about everything, or what is it? Everything on the table? How's the saying go?
I'm gonna say off so we could take our shirts off, right?
Yeah, I've been inspired by Markiplier over the years. Yeah.
I saw that in your intro song. I don't think I've seen that intro song. That was nice. I appreciate that.
Dayton, you have seen it. You're the only person that's commented on it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Crap.
Like, I think you're gonna sweat really hard if I keep putting you on the spot like this. I swear.
I'm old.
It looks
I'm
like
super old now.
It looks like you dug your head in the fucking sink real quick.
Dude, I'm so sweaty. I almost thought just no face cam, but yeah, I hardly ever do face cam, so
Nice.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Well, the great thing is what you told me. Like, I didn't know that you can do 2 chroma keys, like from someone else's window and their green screen. I mean, I don't see why not, but it just never came to mind. So.
Well, you know, when you're on YouTube like I am, you know, when you make a YouTube channel, they give you like a packet. It's got some information. You should pay some time.
I just hit accept these conditions at all times, accept these terms, and it's like, all right, Human Centipede Project. Yeah, I'm ready for the round 3. Let's go. It's fine.
Always gotta read the terms. All right. So when your pregnancy comes to term, you're not like surprised and shit in the bathtub and your baby drowns. All right. You gotta fucking be like a dolphin and lift it up to the surface of the water, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody pay attention? Hello?
That's why you gotta be a true Christian and just wait. Be pure all the way.
I did. Jesus has approved my penetrating my wife.
Now,
He gave me the go ahead. He gave me the thumbs up, and I was like, thanks, Jesus, bro.
thumbs up is really close to your butthole, wasn't it?
I mean, depending where you hold it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like stroke your gooch with your thumb.
Gotta get the lighting right and the time of day. You know, it's like filming a movie. Shit.
Yeah, except with more candles.
More.
Romantic as
What?
shit.
More Gwyneth
I like
Paltrow.
romantic shit, okay?
More Gwyneth Paltrow vagina scented candles. Is that what you're getting at? Well, it just, you know what? This is the best place to let it all out because the Niko don't care. This is See, this is why I fell in love with this guy. You know, he's the man after my own heart, after my own Niko heart. It's great. Shoot, dude.
I think that's why a lot of other people enjoy my shit because I'm just irreverent. I really don't give half of a fuck.
Yeah, let's you know, geez, like where do we start? Like if we're gonna catch up, so I guess we'll just start with a nice basic conversation starter. So before we do that, Dayton, where can people find you on the social media?
Well, I used to be on DaytonDoes gaming, our user / DaytonDoes gaming over on YouTube. I'm still DaytonDoes on Twitter, but I've shifted my focus towards like a Reddit channel that reads neckbeard stories and stuff. That is RedX. We're getting about like 30 to 50 subscribers per day. Currently, I'm sitting at like 5,000 something. Sorry to the other number that I can't remember.
Yeah, those people killed themselves just now.
Hold on. 5,838 subscribers currently, which
nice.
is very insane. I didn't think I'd ever reach this level, especially considering how fucking slow my gaming channel grew. So, yeah, this thing kind of just caught fire in December. I got monetized and I was able to like quit my job and shit like that. So,
yeah,
I've been pouring my heart and my soul into youtube.com/REDDXY. It's Redexy because I'm so sexy. And I got a red shirt on today. I didn't plan this at all.
That's
wow.
Wow. Things are happening. You don't even know it. So,
it's wild.
What about DaytonDoes? Do you still get funds from that since it's over 1,000?
Oh yeah. It's maybe another like 15 bucks a month, which is nice. I definitely want to keep doing something with it. Right now I'm writing a defense of Pokemon Sword and Shield because one, I know it's going to get fucking lambasted. Two, I don't really do anything on that channel anymore. And three, I had a lot of fun playing fucking Pokemon Shield. I should have trusted Nico's word on it. He's like, you gotta like these games. I'm like, no, it's gay.
It's stupid. Stupid
yeah.
Pokedex. Cancel it.
And then I played through it and I'm like, which ones were even missing? It doesn't even matter. So yeah, I'm writing that up. Basically the whole thing about it is that it just makes it easier to get into competitive, which is really what the fucking Pokemon games are about at Endgame, you know?
Yeah, the thing is about that, those games they have a lot better quality of life improvements, and a lot of the tediousness is gone.
Yep.
I don't know how, like, I can't play regular Pokemon games without doing like a randomizer Nuzlocke, like the old ones. But Sword and Shield, it's fine because there's plenty of stuff to do with like friends and by yourself, and catching.
Yeah, I love going online doing that surprise trade shit is my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. Have you done like the dungeon raid stuff? It's like a part of the latest DLC.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff is great. Like it's so cool. And then you don't know what kind of Pokemon you're gonna get at the end. Whoa! It's always a legendary Pokemon, and Mewtwo is really hard to get, but I got him. But he's difficult.
If you fail to get them, then you just fucking record the location and go back to it. Yeah. I missed Giratina the first time around. I'm like, I want to go back in there, get that fucker. So I connected online, and I got that fucker.
You know what else I miss? I miss Jared from Subway. Too bad he's Actually, I'm just kidding. I don't miss him.
Oh, no.
Because he's a little bit of a sicko with the children. He's like, hey, kids, let's play Pokemon Sword and Shield. But
yeah, he was like,
preferably my sword.
12 inches is too long for me. I want a 3-incher. Come here. Is that too far?
I think you just brushed the tip a little bit on that one. Jared's a little disappointed. He didn't go all the way.
Yeah,
I thought of another
big deep.
I thought of another great thing you can do as well. So you know what you're doing. You say you're writing this stuff up for Defense of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think you owe it to Breath of the Wild to do the same thing. I think there should be a defense video you should do, because that was another game that I was debating with you on why it was the best thing ever, and then you had the opposing
But that's
side.
like such a fucking popular opinion. Everybody loves Breath of the Wild. I don't need to fucking stand up for Breath of the Wild. If anything, I'd pick apart the reasons why I didn't like it in the first place. After playing it, there's still some shit. Like, it's so expansive, dude. Do you think I have 500 hours to spend?
Yes. Nowadays you do.
Well, yeah, I guess it's good bang for your buck.
For sure. Well, it's so popular that best of the worst from Red Letter Media. That's if you put best of the worst as the acronym version, it's Breath of the Wild, BOTW. So.
Holy shit!
It's just a 200.
Nintendo did it on purpose.
It's a 200 IQ play. So I don't know from what side, but it's it's amazing how fast it's
Definitely
spreading.
Nintendo's. They came out later, so they're like, huh, what's popular? Oh, we got to make something with this.
Oh, these guys from Wisconsin? Okay.
Oh, Wisconsin. They like tacos.
Yeah.
You like tacos? Quesadillas? Anybody out there? Hello?
I like quesadillas.
Hello?
That's someone at the drive-thru. Hello?
No! Hello? Are you out there?
No!
Would you like to try our $5 tacos? Huh?
No!
Okay.
No!
Drive around to the window.
I want $15 an hour. No! Uh-oh. There's a little nod. There's a little nudge towards mine. So,
do you want me to comment on that? Because
no,
I'm going to tell you all about the taxes and
no,
not
yet.
Going to actually... Okay.
Not yet. There's still introductions to do, I guess. Well, I think...
Oh, yeah. So what have you been up to? How's your channel and things? I told you all about my shameless plugs. What's up with you? I seen you coming up on that 1K. How's that?
It's almost there. It's my 1K freaking whatever. Instead of the 401K, it's my 1K plan I'm working on. They say they pay for my college funds, my loans, my car. But for real, I 781 right now, 19 away from 800, and if I could reach 800 by the end of this week, I would have gotten there in 2 months. I got 50 in January, and then I would have gotten 50 here, and then just add another couple more months to the year, and then boom, I'll be at 1K. If it works out that way, just got to keep it
For real.
up.
The snowball fucking rolls faster, gets bigger, like
yeah.
Once you've got the momentum, it just fucking keeps going, and you've definitely put your fucking time in. Like, I'm shocked that you're still at it in some ways, but I'm fucking super glad that you haven't given up on it, because
dude,
it does feel good to get a check from Google. I had to call my bank the other day, and they're like, "Oh, this is from Google. Is this how you make money? What do you do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a YouTuber." And they're like, "Oh, what's your channel?" And I'm like, can you just fucking process my request, please?"
PaidOlympics.com. Oh, I've heard of that. My son loves that site.
Uh-oh. Speak of the devil.
Yes, my son's here now.
Shit.
So
hi, buddy.
I'm really
so
hoping it does do the snowball thing. I get that lucky break, and then, like you said, just getting whatever income I can out of it in the beginning, like you said, with the original DaytonDoes channel. If it's $15 a month, whatever, it's better than nothing. And if I could still keep doing what I'm doing now and it's working, then that's super. I hate to say it, but easy money, right?
It definitely is.
And then I can go from there and decide how I want to go with my channel. Probably just keep doing the same stuff. I'm actually gonna make a second channel for the Niko show once I reach 800 subscribers, because these podcasts get so fucking overshadowed by my informative videos, especially like the Mass Effect stuff. So it makes me kind of sad that like people are just like, the Niko show can't stand on its own two stumpy legs yet. So I like to just
that's all right.
I like to keep it out of the range of fire. And you know what?
Keeping it separate is important, dude. Like,
yeah,
people come to a channel, they watch one video, they're like, "Oh, I like this. Where's more content of this?" And then if they don't find that content, they're fucking gone. Like you'll never see them again.
Yeah.
That's why, my Reddit shit, it's only Reddit shit. I think I made a big mistake doing that with Dayton Does and going all over the place. And when I turn it into a media channel, once some shit comes out, I'm probably going to unlist everything else and just turn it into that. You know what I mean?
Dang. Are you talking about on your OG channel?
Yep.
Oh my god, dude. So many. Oh my god. What was the first playthrough you did? Was it Hotline Miami? No.
Yeah.
Was it? I knew it was Hotline Miami. I think the first episode was what, like 30 minutes or something? It was kind of a long one.
I don't know. It's so cringy to go back and listen to it, but at least you can hear like the voices and shit. Like immediately out of the gate, I'm doing like a Russian voice, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I've always been this guy. It's just I had to streamline that shit a little bit more.
Yeah, for real, dude. Like, I remember you did a video talking about how much your voice has changed over the years. Remember that? You did a video like that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Hey, you remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly like mic shit, but then there's also like the confidence factor, and it's hard for a person to just sit down in front of a mic and make. I mean, I don't want to call my content good, but
I mean, you won me over in a heartbeat. Yeah.
It's for some people. It's not for other people. I still get comments once in a while. They're like, you talk too much. You sound gay. I'm like, whatever.
You're like, whatever.
Yeah. My gay voice makes me fucking enough to support my family, so I'll keep putting it out there. Whatever.
Look, I'll be sounding gay all my entire life if it puts food on the table, bitch. So,
for real.
I'm looking at the first episode.
First voices.
First episode. I'm gonna put you on the spot here. If you don't mind.
Oh.
So, first episode of Dayton Does, April 5th, 2014. And Hotline Miami. Hotline, yep. And then so your very first video has 100 plus views, okay? How many views do you usually get on your Reddit videos? Pretty good?
Yeah, 3,000's a bad day. 5,000 or 6,000's a good day.
Dang.
And then the highest viewed video on the channel is nearing 25,000. And that's the channel's been up for 8 months. It's been officially blowing up for since December or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, look how much work you put in, and now you're just getting the bling.
Yeah, it was all about finding something that was functional. Gaming channel, it's so oversaturated. I think if you stuck to informative shit, you could definitely push it forward like pretty easily.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely.
If people are watching gameplay stuff, they're gonna do it over on Twitch. So it's a changing landscape, and it's hard for people like us, YouTubers like us, to fucking grab hold and try and figure it out. Especially because I'm an old guy. I don't like fucking trying to figure out OBS and how to set up all this shit, but I did it because it's necessary for the success of my my brand, my channel, whatever.
Yeah.
It's necessary for my online bucks to go in the bank account. So
my online bucks, please. It comes with
my online bucks, guys.
Comes with a gay voice and all.
Yeah, the real voice is the neckbeard voice.
Yeah.
Have you heard my neckbeard voice? People like it when I do this all the time.
But dude,
do a whole podcast with it.
What?
Like it's impressive. How many members of your Discord channel are you at
now? Let's see. I think it hit 300 a couple days ago. It's
my
probably like
God, dude. Like Dayton,
yeah.
Like you're doing it, dude. Like you got a fucking little tiny community.
It's beautiful. I love them peoples. Like they're so
yeah, careful what you say.
Gross but wholesome. Okay, it's like I love my community of degenerates that also likes to hug people when they're down. You know what I mean? We can joke about dicks and balls, but also if somebody's sad, it's like, oh, don't be sad, bro. you could do it.
You need a little jerk,
and then,
a little dick jerking? I got you, bro. Got you right here.
And I've had a few people, rise to the top or ask for a feature or something like that, and I've been given this platform. It does really feel like I've been given it. Some people will say I earned it, but I don't know. It kind of feels like it fell into my lap, although it did fall into my lap after fucking 7 years or whatever. But yeah, I feel like I owe it to other people. So people ask for a chance to voice something on my channel for the Wolfbeard video. I was like, yeah, sure, go for it, and it actually turned out pretty good. My buddy Ramtide, he's my friend IRL. I'm not gonna say his real name because I think it's better to keep an air of mystery about him. But
I can't believe
he's
you're still
definitely
doing
my
stuff with him. That's great.
yeah, he's such a good writer and everything. And I pulled him in. I was like, hey, you need some money? Write your neckbeard experiences, and I'll split the revenue on those videos with you. So he's pulling down a little bit of money too at this point, and I'm glad to be able to help my friends out because I make a good amount. I live in the Philippines. I ain't really got to do shit. So,
dude, I mean, you seriously living the dream, man. If you're making the funds off of the YouTube, I mean, that's like the thing. I mean, I've always wanted to do that too. My biggest, back in the day when I was starting out on YouTube, I was wanting to get somewhere with doing gaming videos, like just lazy ass Let's Plays. But back when I started, even in 2014, that shit was oversaturated, and it's like, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Like, good fucking luck. I mean, that was when Twitch started happening back in 2014. I think that's when Twitch was made, I think. But
I have no idea.
But because I was inspired, like, by many people. I was inspired by Gang Grumps and stuff, and, like, I was just inspired, like, people just watching their stuff, interacting with them kind of while they're playing games, like doing their favorite pastime and just dicking around making jokes and stuff. Like, that's like, it's very down to earth thing to do, and you're making mad money from it, which is great. And then I always like the fanfare that they got, like they get stuff shipped to them in the mail. They got this community of people that are watching them, and it's just all this stuff, all the bells and whistles. I always appreciated.
God, I can't wait to open my first care package. I think Nate spearheaded the whole thing. He's like, I said something about we don't have Starbursts in the Philippines. And he's like, what the fuck? We need to get these boys some Starbursts.
There's a Starburst famine over there. Get it now. Hold on, I gotta play Call of Duty to get the care package. Okay, care package deployed.
It's no joke. We're suffering over here. But yeah, everybody's like, open a P.O. box. And I'm like,
yeah,
the
dude.
Philippines is so behind.
The P.O. box is like a shoebox.
If we even had one, I'd take a shoebox, but we do not have a post office in my fucking town. I have to travel 20 or 30 minutes to get to a post office, which, how often do you think I'm going to do that? Once a month? Probably not. I'm going to go in and end up with all this shit. And I still don't have a car. That's one of the things that me and my wife are talking about. Like, we probably need to get a car pretty fucking soon because it's just convenient as shit. And now we can actually afford to put gas in it, which is so wild because 3 months ago, I couldn't afford anything. Like, it's a very humbling thing. I don't know.
Like, when you guys go shopping for groceries and stuff, like do you guys walk to the store? I'm guessing.
Yeah, we'll walk, and then we call my father-in-law, and he's got like his own little motorcycle and shit.
Yeah.
You strap all his fucking 4 boxes to the motorcycle, and off we go. Like, it's really.
Have you guys thought about getting like a scooter or something?
That's essentially what we're gonna do. Like,
okay. I feel like a scooter would be good.
A 3-wheelie thing with like, I don't know. My wife is like, we should get an electric one, and I'm like, yeah, you still have to pay for it. Like, the electricity isn't free, I'd rather have gas, and then I can keep an extra tank of gas and know that I have fucking gas. But electric's like, yeah, what the fuck? You get lost in the middle of nowhere. Guess what? That's it. It's over.
It's over now.
It goes like 300 kilometers on a full charge, so I guess that's suitable for our purposes.
You know what you should do? You should get one of those. Yeah, you should get one of those old school motorcycles that has like the passenger seat like attached to the side, where it's just like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, one of those things like they're old school looking, and so you'd be in the driver's seat, and then your wife would be like in the side seat, that like the side attachment seat.
that'd be sick.
That'd be so fucking silly to see. Like, I don't even know if
I
they
want
make
it. And
those
then I
anymore.
get like fucking pilot goggles and a scarf and a fucking leather cap on.
Delivering Red Baron pizza, right?
Oh my god. I found the best pizza place the other day. $2 for a fucking
Just
like
now?
8-inch pizza. Yes.
Holy shit!
I'm still exploring.
Exploring my sexuality too, but that's me though. Okay, so what's the pizza place called?
I don't remember. I think it's Tasty Bits or something like that. Tasty Bitch. But yeah, $2 or $3 for an 8-inch pizza. I'm fucking down.
2 or 3.
They went in there, walked out with like 4 pizzas for what, 900 pesos, which is like $18. I'm like, all right, cool. Got drinks and all this shit.
I think
like,
that's why you're so sweaty. It's the pizza grease coming out.
You guys, I can't anymore. Yeah.
Dude, it's like
No,
you got like your Little Caesars over there, pretty much.
everything is super inexpensive. I don't think that I'll ever come back. I'll come back for a visit, but overall, I think I'm basically I'm good. I
Yes.
don't know if I'm making it here, then what's the point of going back there and struggling, you know?
Well, I don't know how many times your power has gone out, or people have
Jesus
threatened
Christ.
to bulldoze down your place. That's the scary part.
Those are things. It is kind of Wild West, you know. Whatever, the cops come and try and get you for a crime, and you're like, here's $2,000 or 2,000 pesos, which is like $40. Like, just look the other way, and they're like, okay, have a nice day.
Jesus Christ, they're like debt collectors. Except
Bribe the cops, no problem.
I feel like you're playing Yakuza or some shit. Like fucking loan sharks out there.
It's fucking wild, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things. It's just like you can basically do whatever you want. You don't want to wear a helmet on your motorcycle? Okay, we can't make you. You want to buy a gun? Okay, just pay and walk out of the store. Like, it's wild. They don't check anything. They're just
Fucking
like, eh.
dude, that's crazy. That is fucking Wild West shit. We got one sheriff for the whole town.
Yeah,
The plank
it
is
is
bad.
worried. It makes me a little worried sometimes, but also I love it, especially coming from California where it's like everything is regulated. Here, nothing is regulated.
I feel like you need to move to like a Midwest state or somewhere northern U.S. like Montana or something. Or
yeah, I could probably do it. I mean, I don't know. I was talking to a fellow Reddit YouTuber, Fatal Walter, and he's like, I want to move to the Philippines too. If you're making it there, then, you know, I could definitely make it there.
he must be
And-
in dire straits.
I encouraged him to do so. I mean, I don't know what his financial situation is. I could look on Social Blade and speculate. I know his channel has 20,000 subscribers. If he uploaded every day like I do, then he would be in a very good financial situation. But he goes like a week without uploading. So I don't know. I ain't getting into it. I asked the boy for a collab. He's like, yeah, totally. And I'm like, when? And he's like, soon.
If next year, bye.
I'll wait for it. I'll be right here.
I'll be right here. Yeah, you'll be
Right?
you'll be doing your thing, making that dough. So, if you decide to, well, whenever you decide to come back to visit, are you? I'm assuming you're visiting the family, right?
Probably.
First and foremost, are they still in Cali?
Yeah, they living in the high desert. Basically everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom, grandma, sisters, they all living in the same little town. I mean, I got cousins and shit in whatever San Pedro, fancy shit near the beach, but I don't know. If I made it, then I would, and if not, then that's okay too.
I didn't know you had sisters this whole time. I know you have a brother. I didn't know you had sisters.
Oh, you excited now, huh?
Well, I mean, a little bit. Are they single, ready to mingle, or in tinkle?
Uh, one is a single mother, and the other one's not single.
So I have a shot. No, I'm just kidding.
You might.
You white.
I inspired her, which is super exciting, to get on this like, online bucks train, and essentially she's doing like promos for Instagram. She's like making her money off of Instagram, which is super cool.
What is she?
She does
What
like
does she do?
mommy blog type shit. So yeah,
She's like,
her
okay.
kid's cute.
Yeah. So it's like, okay.
Just post pictures of the kid.
Ladies, if you're a single woman, these are things you shouldn't do. Be a single mom. That's the end of the video.
Snap.
Oh, I'm just jabbing at a demographic. No one personally. Just jabbing my nuts.
I said something similar, like, I've had to smooth out some of my edges and shit. I posted like some old videos from RedX because, there's a history here. It used to be a 60,000 subscriber channel owned by some German guy. So I got hired by this German guy to essentially make all the content, do all the fucking work, split the profits, which at the time seemed like a good deal. I was making like an extra $500 a month, which when you only need $1,000 a month to live, that's good.
I remember you were working your ass off.
Yeah, it did start to drain me a little bit, but I fucking did it. And then eventually he's like, oh, it's not growing fast enough. I'm going to shut the channel down. And I was sad about it, sort of. But then I'm like, I'm just going to keep the channel going. I'm going to reboot it myself. So I lifted the logo, inverted the colors. It used to be blue and white. Now it's black and red and green because I'm colorblind. But yeah, I kept it going, and some subscribers came with me, which was cool. And yeah, it just, the ball was rolling, and
so
now I'm making fucking multiple times what I was making for the same amount of work, which is just, I'm so grateful. Holy shit. Like,
yeah, it's awesome.
Life has just gone from 0 to 100,
0 to hero. Yeah, you're like little Hercules in the Disney movie.
Yeah, 7 years ago I started out as a little zero, and I'm still, the fucking crazy part is it's still not over. This is not where we stop. This is where I've started.
Yeah, lay it on him. Lay it on him, homie.
Let's fucking go.
Dude, and you know what? You were never a zero to me, Dayton. You're always leave Brittany alone.
I was a zero for a while. The only person there for me was Akio. Helped me put together that first computer that I started fucking Let's Playing with, and nobody knew who I was at that point.
I bring it up all the time with you, and I still can't believe that you found me on like Twitter a long ass time ago. It was just, I keep forgetting how you found me. I don't know. I think it was maybe you just found me and recommended or something. I don't even remember how Twitter worked back in the day. I'm pretty sure it was the same setup for the most part.
Yeah, I think it was recommended. I was just mass following people and fucking shooting DMs. And once in a while, you'd actually get a reply back. And once in a while, you'd actually get a conversation going. But only one time ever did it fucking escalate into what I now have with my brother Niko. And Akio's still here. Look at him in the fucking chat. This boy's still here.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on through.
Kid, come on through, baby. Dude, so it's going to be great. When your kid grows up, with little Bobby grows up to be a great big man, he's like, Dad, I'm ready to take over the Dayton YouTube business. And you're like, nah. And you're like, yeah, Dad, you old as fuck now. You're like, all right, you got this. And he's like, let's go. And he fucking just takes over. At that point, you'll have like 5
Make sure that
YouTube
he can
channels.
do the voice. If he can't do the voice, it's gonna fall on his face.
He'd be like,
You know?
"Let's go."
You gotta do your voice. Why don't you do the voice? Ah!
Oh god. So how is the family anyway, dude? Like, what's been going on?
Oh my. Well, the boy is just fucking growing like a weed, as I'm sure you would expect. I mean, not as skinny as a weed. He's a thick boy, man. He eats fucking everything.
Dude, make sure he's fucking squatting and deadlifting, bro.
Yeah, if he's gonna be thick, he's gotta be the right kind of thick.
Yeah.
The girl's 9. The boy's almost 3 in April. The girl's 9, turning 10 in December or September. Yeah, she's growing up fast too. It's really wild. She had her first womanly time, which maybe I'm not gonna talk too much about, but that was fucking traumatic for me. Traumatic for her, traumatic for me. I'm not excited to see that, but whatever. I guess here we go. Wifey doing great as well. Right now she's really into gardening, which she's fucking killing it. She also does Mr. and Mrs. Red X, which is a secondary channel that we started up just for her. But initially I set her off. I'm like, here, go do the thing. And she was super nervous on camera. And people are like, you should do it with her. And I'm like, okay, I will. And now we've got kind of like our husband and wife synergy online, which is nice. She mostly covers like wholesome content, you know, cute babies, r/aw, nice animals being bro, shit like that. And it's still Reddit content, but it is a very, very different flavor of Reddit content than what I offer. And yeah, it's been going pretty well. She's at, let me see here, 358 subscribers.
Nice.
After, yeah, a couple weeks.
A couple weeks?
Yeah.
Jelly.
She got the old Red X bump, you know?
Yeah, I got you. But that's really nice of you to do, though. So, is she having a good time doing it, though?
She likes it pretty well. Not as much as the gardening. You know, she doesn't do it every day, every like 3-4 days, but
yeah,
when we sit down to do it, it's nice, you know. And then probably once we hit 1,000 and get monetized, she'll be more motivated because, you know, the ladies, they like that money and stuff.
Yeah, they like that green shit.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, everybody seems to be demanding a gardening vlog from her, so it might turn into a vlog channel, or I don't know. It's her thing to do with as she pleases. Like, this is what works for me. It might not be what works for her.
Yeah, and you know, it's I think it's a good idea to have 2 separate channels because, you know, because when you have that extra person, you have to, like, in general, you have to cater to their likes and stuff, and like crap. They're like, I'm so used to doing these kinds of videos, but now that I have this person on, I don't know if it's gonna work out as well as it used to. So, you know, unless you're doing, like I said, unless you're doing something that you're both wanting to do, like for example, like a commentary. Commentary Let's Play channel, like that's fine. But like if she wants to do gardening stuff and you wanted to do the neckbeard stuff, then like then you probably would want to separate the two, you know.
Yeah,
and
which is why I told her this is yours to do with as you please, you know.
Yeah, and it's you know, always do stuff on your channel that you want to do. You know, shoot, I don't ever want to make videos that I don't want to do. Of course, there's sometimes obligations because you have to keep up with the traffic and the content rolling and stuff like that, you know, to get more people to come to your channel. Like that, you know, that obligation's not too taxing because, like I said, you know, my videos, they don't take that long to do. And because I'm not one of those, you know, I could never do what you did, Dayton, like write all these big scripts for these gaming reviews and stuff. And like, I still can't believe how much work you put into those review videos. Like just by looking at your descriptions for them in your YouTube videos. They're literally like stories, and I'm like, holy crap! There's like over 5,000 words or something in this. It's fucking crazy. And then
now you see why I gave up on it.
and then like
it was not paying out.
Yeah, and then so you had all that in your description, and then you were actually doing the video and doing the editing and the script writing. It was crazy how much time you put into Dayton Does Gaming. That's the old name, right?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Basically,
Yeah.
It's something that I love to do, so I love that I'm getting paid for it now. But honestly, I'd probably be doing it anyways because it's always been sort of therapeutic for me to just sit down, put something out, fucking create something. Like I just love it. Writing blogs, that's another reason. I've now left my imprint on the world, sort of, which seems kind of grandiose, but that is the way that I see it. Like I like to put myself out there and get my ideas going, and
yeah, well, you got
it seems to be working.
You got the little worlds, and you got the big worlds, and like the little world is like your 300 member Discord channel and stuff, which is crazy. There's always people joining every day, or pretty much almost every day.
Basically, yeah.
That's that's great, man. It's amazing how much like traffic is in that channel, and just like I can only imagine how much traffic there is on the Red X channel, and then when you go back to the.
Do you want to know?
I mean, you can if you want.
Yeah, I'll pull up stats right now, son.
Oh God, he pulled out the motherfucking stats.
Okay, and in the last 48 hours, there have been 22,000 views, so 11,000 views per day, roughly.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Considering, I'd put out a video on Dayton Does, and like, what does it do? It gets like 800, and I'm like, whoa, holy crap, that's awesome. It's just the niche wasn't working, so I migrated, and now I'm over the moon. Like, it's fucking amazing.
I think it's gonna be great when you do your comeback video, like the Pokemon thing. I think that's gonna be good. I think it's gonna do well. People tend to really like your Pokemon videos on your channel too. Like I
do have a big Pokemon following from the building guides or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, the Pokemon videos from you, I can just watch that anytime. It's great. Like the Fire Red playthroughs, the Pokemon Showdown stuff. Like it's just high energy Dayton. If you ever want to see high energy Dayton, Pokemon.
Maybe
Showdown.
I won't remove the old videos. I don't know yet.
Dude, that's a tough decision to make. That's your legacy, man. I mean, I could understand because sometimes people, when they, I don't know, rebrand themselves or try to reset per se, which is not always, it's not a bad idea. But I could see people doing the untitled videos or making them untitled or unlisted. Sorry. Because they're like, you know what, I don't think like this anymore, or like I don't have these certain viewpoints, or I might have said a bunch of stuff that might bite me in the ass one day. I don't know, like stuff like that might get in the way. But if you're like in the clear and it's like this is your jam, and you still want people to appreciate your humble beginnings and stuff, then by all means, like I would just, if it was me, I just keep them up. But that's just me.
Yeah. Part of me wants to keep them up. The other part of me, the part of me that wants to keep them up says people know that I'm kind of edgy, kind of irreverent. Mm-hmm. I made a joke in a Red X video that was like, fuck one, marry one, kill one. the bus full of kids, the bus driver, or some kid's dad. And people are like, did you really do fuck, marry, kill with like a bunch of kids? And I'm like, whatever. What do you want from me?
Dude.
If you don't like it, unsubscribe. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I got my fuck you, buddy. Just kidding.
I'm basically here to just like be a monkey and make people laugh, and sometimes in trying to make people laugh, I end up fucking saying something that's a bit over the line, and then I make a note. I'm like, okay, people don't like that. Fuck, marry, kill? Yes. Fuck, marry, kill with kids involved? No.
That's a big fat Red X right there. Hey, get it?
Hey, topical.
pun not
Jeremy
intended.
said remove my collab. See, Jeremy's collab is like one of the favorite things ever on the channel because we get so in depth. I want to do something with him again, but you know, he's just like, I don't want to play Dark Souls all the time. And I'm like, all right, whatever. That's what he sounds like. That's literally what he sounds
like. You want to play Dark Souls?
Play Dark Souls all the time. Yeah, dude.
Okay, man.
I'll be over here.
You know, what was I gonna say? Crap. Oh,
yeah.
I always just
stare at the camera
and cut. Yeah, just start blinking rapidly. Like one of my favorite videos of you, and you know, this is like you at your all-time high to me is like your Neurovoider video. Like,
oh Jesus!
Like that's that's stuff that's you being. Would that be an edgier video? I guess so, since you're throwing up on camera. Yeah, I was just like, you know, I was like, dang, this guy's fucking raw. This guy's the real McCoy. Like, imagine, dude, you should. Okay, here's the thing, dude. You got enough people in your Discord to where you can just like post the video. And from Dayton Does, I'm like, hey guys, I'm just gonna post some like legacy videos of Dayton or something of how I used to be. This one's this so and forth. Here's my Neurovoider that I did for a Halloween special, and you know stuff like that. Like people will find that amusing. Like I'm sure they probably won't. Originally, they won't go out of their way to be like, oh, let's go dig into Dayton Does' like backlog. You got to have a really big audience for that. You know, for people to go back to the beginning, which is really great when you get that successful or become that successful is when people just like watch all your videos from like start to finish. That shit's crazy when they do that.
People do that for Red X, but yeah, Dayton, the backlog is fucking 1,000+ videos, which is totally impossible.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then, you know, Red X is like 100, you know, it's doable. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's so much stuff on Dayton Does.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can have that's why you turn into something fun like that. If you ever wanted to like share your old stuff, like you can just be like, you know, in the Discord channel, like, hey, here's some legacy stuff in case you guys want to see younger Dayton. Humble beginnings.
But I could still have it unlisted, and then I could be like, it's even more special now.
Oh yeah, you could. Maybe with your Patreon, you can be like, hey, if you subscribe, do the top tier, you get some legacy videos from Dayton Does. This one's me puking. Bleh!
I guess, yeah. It could take off, you know. I'm super surprised that Neurovoider drinking thing didn't do better than it did because it actually did get noticed by the developer and shit. They were talking about it on Twitter. I remember specifically lurking the thread, but yeah, it only ever got up to 191 views, which 11 likes is sad.
That's okay, man. You can see. Here's the great thing, dude. Those videos can always be brought back to the light. There's always that possibility where like stuff like that will just blow up, and sometimes it takes a long time. It's for people to find stuff like that. You know, it just depends. Just literally just depends on the time of day and what people are doing. And all I'm going to say is that you have enough videos that can umbrella over YouTube a good amount, you know, for sure. Especially from Dayton and then Dayton Does and then Red X videos. You got enough to go around for a long time, which is great.
Yeah.
And like those and that's the thing. So that's what was great about your channel. It wasn't just like this one track thing. It was like besides you playing games, you would do the reviews, which were always like stuff that people would always want to look up. You know, those Pokemon like build videos are great. Yamcha's sword.
Yeah, there's the channel's fucking all over the place, and I think that is the main problem, you know.
Yeah.
But it's all in the process of like finding myself, you know, like I had no idea what I wanted to do with YouTube aside from like play some games and shit, and you know, at a certain point, I realized like, well, this is not gonna do what I want it to do. Or it's not even that. I was still doing it for years and years, and then I discovered, Red X through this guy, and I'm like, oh, I actually kind of like making the Reddit content, And then he shut down the channel. I'm like, I'm gonna carry on, and I'm like, wow, this is picking up steam way faster than the gaming channel did. Okay, well, let's shift focus and kind of go here, and then I don't know what happened in December. I guess I made friends with the algorithm or something like that because it just went like
Santa Claus delivered you an algorithm that worked.
A functional channel, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Well, I half of me thinks that even if I put a defensive Pokemon Sword and Shield on DaytonDoes, is it going to get buried because the algorithm has learned to like just hate this channel, or you know what I mean?
Maybe. Like I said, like you got. I think you'll have a lot better chance these days than what you did back in the day, just because of your Red X channel and then your Discord itself. Like
definitely,
there's people that care
I can
about
plug
this stuff.
it like super easy and mobilize viewers like that will watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you got guarantees now. Like you got a society. You're mad with power, Dayton.
There are no guarantees. To be fair, I could say something super shitty and everybody could be gone tomorrow, and then I'll go have to get a regular job again. So that is why I'm so grateful, and I try to stay humble about it, at least to the point that I can.
Well, yeah, you got to be a professional. True, I get that.
Yeah, and there's nothing guaranteed about it. Like when I took the leap, quitting my job, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Am I gonna do it? Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And because I took the leap to go to the Philippines from America, and guess what? Turned out pretty good. So why not? Just throw yourself out there and see.
I think, yeah, I completely agree. You're definitely a high risk, high reward kind of guy, for sure.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Unless you slip it on the streets. Getting shoebox, your shoebox is your mailbox. So, I
got safety nets. It's all right.
I got safety nets. I got fishing nets. Hey, come on down to Dayton's nets. I'm selling them all.
You're gonna love it.
So, talking about making the leap to going to Red X, pretty much. I'm just gonna say full time. It happens to people a lot. So they'll start out with like a project they were working on before, and it's like, it got me a little bit, didn't do that well. But like you said, it's like your trial by fire. You're finding yourself. You're trying to learn how the system works. It's the you're breaking the ice and all that stuff. And then when you get the Red X, even though you talk to a guy who you're working for who originally owned the channel or whatever, you still got a chance to go on there, and you knew how to do these types of videos now because of experience and stuff. And it's
exactly
like, go to a different channel. It's like going to a different, work on like on your next novel or next movie or next music album. You learn from your past mistakes, or if you're going to like making a different band or different movie entirely or genre, stuff like that. Plenty of people do that, There are plenty of artists out there that used to be in this band for a little bit, but they got their fame and success from being in this band, They were nobodies. Yeah. Or they were just like sideshow. They were just side people. Like you were a side person, or second in command, or whatever you want to call it on the Red X. Now you're like main command. You're the commander of the ship. And, you probably didn't even know this was going to happen to you like, 2 years ago, right? You were still working on DaytonDoes, and now look where you're at. It's crazy how that works.
2 years ago, I was looking for work, struggling, like asking fucking mommy and grandma for money, like way more times than I ever wanted to. 1 year ago, I was working a blogging job, but also, getting shit on by a boss that he was okay, but at the end of the day, I could tell he's just a fake douche that's like mostly in it for money, Yeah. Obviously, nobody really cares about their employees like 100%. So, whatever. Fuck that dude. I jumped ship, and yeah, it's been a long time in the making. Because yeah, if I didn't spend this time on Dayton Does, I wouldn't have had a video to show that guy, so I wouldn't have gotten hired.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have learned that I like this, so I wouldn't have gotten
Yeah.
my name out there, and it everything happens for a reason, which seems really cliche and stupid to say, but there's definitely a reason that you're doing what you're doing and I'm doing what I'm doing, and just believe in the plan, you know? There is a path that you're following even if you don't know you're following it. You know?
sound like a Mormon right now. Like knocking on someone's door. Sir, do you believe in the path? Are you on the right?
I went to the Mormon church the other day. Not the other day, last year.
Oh, okay.
We were talking to the Mormons before coronavirus, and they're like, "Hey, come to the church." And I went one time, and I'm like, "All right, that was fine."
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go home and never speak of this again until right now.
Hey, we haven't
They
seen
came
you at
back.
the church in a while.
Yeah, they did come back. They're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I don't know. I
don't
just
know.
believe something different than what you believe."
Is
that okay with you?
It's like, sir, do you have a wire on you? And you like close the door. I'm like,
Yeah.
So.
Oh, so silly bits Digiblitz says he's watching the Niko stream but wondering what the story is. Like, who are you? Plot update. So tell everybody about our relationship.
Well, we're happily engaged.
Super.
We both do gay voices. Okay,
Sometime.
so this would be a good, since we're about to reach the hour mark, this would be a good closing thing to do. And then we'll do like our goodbyes and then shameless plugs one last time. So I met Dayton digitally off of Twitter. He found me. We were both little young noobs into the YouTube world. I was doing a Let's Play channel with my good friend Deal, and Dayton was... At the time, were you doing a Let's Play channel, or were you doing reviews already when you found me?
No, strictly Let's Plays.
Okay. So I guess we were after the same goal. We were just like, yeah, let's make something out of our YouTube channels and stuff. And like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing half the time. I still kind of don't know. I'm getting better, but you know, something's working. So I'm like, okay, I guess YouTube's being nice to me finally, but not really. You know, it's just enough of a Twinkie to get me like, oh, that's a good tease. But I think I can't remember what you said to me, but you know, I remember you're super chill. You know, we were just talking it up, and it pretty much just started from there. That simple, you know. And then we were kind of like watching each other's YouTube videos, you know, stroking each other's penises for a little bit, you know, just like, hey man, cool, I'll comment your video, and then like, okay, I'll comment your video. It was just, you know, and then now we're here. We're still doing the same thing. Wow, things have changed.
Super.
No, but like over the years, you know, you know, the more times we did like videos together on YouTube or just like chatted about stuff, or you know, like I think I knew when we were being good friends is when we were starting to talk about like the real like dark subjects and like deep subjects or whatever. You like, I remember you were telling me stuff, you know, some dark stuff going on with the family, you know, and I was like, whoa, I'm on that level with Dayton now. It's pretty cool.
You got to open your soul to each other.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just like any other friendship, right? It just gets, you know, we've had our debates here and there because Dayton's stubborn as a bull, and I keep trying to hammer him as best I can to keep him going, or you know, but it's fine, you know, it's not like in an unhealthy way. It's just, you know, he does it to me, I do it to him, you know, we push each other along the way. So it's just been, you know, like that ever since that we met online, over, you know,
we just online bros.
Yeah, and
point blank.
And like, you know, like I just like it was just no bullshit with Dayton. Like I just liked it from the start, you know. It's this easy guy to talk to, super chill, no, like I said, no bullshit. And I think you guys can see why I've been friends with him for so long, for those of you who have known him for a long time, you know. It's just like, how can you not like Dayton? He's a swole kind of
I'm
guy.
the one.
He's. That's because you're too gay.
That's not true.
Yeah, too neck beardy. Oh
That is
god. Um, so, it's like I said, no bullshit kind of guy, and I think that's as you get older, you start to realize that like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be hanging out with these people like in RL, like these people suck, pretty lame, boring, or they just keep doing the same shit over. I don't know. There's just nothing really exciting, but Dayton comes along, and this guy is just like, whoa, super cool dude. Glad I'm friends with the guy, and yeah, and we just over the years just do the let's play videos together, collabs, let's play role play stuff we've done.
Oh yeah,
Just
that was cool.
talking, saying hi to his wifey, there's just like everybody's kind of interconnected. And I've met some great people from Dayton. I met Carnivorous Brain or Game Gallows, I met Waldar from Dayton, I've even met Ramtide. I had Ramtide review one of my chapters of the Niko Legend book, which
killer.
He
Yeah,
fucking
he's super.
He fucking
helpful.
tore it apart, but I was like, okay, but he still did it.
Yeah, that's his level of writing is like unattainable for mere mortals like us.
Yeah. So like it was just crazy of all the people I met through Dayton and stuff, and like, he's got that warmth. I think that's just how you are, Dayton. You're like, you got that warmth, man. You got that. You invite people in, and you're just, like I said, super chill. So, like I said, people, I'm sure can
not
agree
to
with me.
toot my own horn or some shit, but
Do
like,
it.
yeah, I'm a pretty nice guy. I don't hate anybody. Like, there are people that I'll cut out, but guess what? I don't hate them. I just don't think about them anymore. Like, but most people, the majority of the time, yeah, I'll totally welcome you with open arms. As long as you don't like lie to me or try to fuck me, then I'll be your friend for life. You know what I mean? There are times that I disappear for a few months at a time. I don't think I've said fucking 4 words in the group chat that Niko and Jeremy and Waldar and everybody's in, but when I do pop in, it turns up a level. Like
Yeah.
I have something that I don't know what it is. It's a secret sauce
It's
that
a
just
presence.
can get people.
It's your
Yeah.
presence. Yeah.
I don't know how to describe
Well,
it.
you're
but
you're
presence
you're a
is
different
good.
kind of being. You're not boring. You have the DaytonDoes entertainment value, or the Dayton entertainment.
I get
value.
people turned up.
Get
and
people
I don't
hard
know
real
how-
easily.
I was it always like that? Was it like that for the very first videos that you watched of the gaming channel?
I don't.
Did I have to work on my presence, or was I gifted this?
I mean, I've been friends with you ever since, so I guess right off the bat, homie. Right off the bat.
All right, I'll take that.
It was just.
I'll take that.
I was just seduced by the great voice, the great mind of Dayton.
Yeah, we out here.
And there was one more thing. Oh, wait, I had it. Crap, I lost it. Shit. Well, there goes all my Christian fans. No, just kidding. Well, okay, I remember now. So it's great to have a friend like Dayton. Not to blow him so hard, but
You got a friend in me.
it's good to have people that you can just talk to, even if you have disagreements and stuff, but you can still have a civil conversation about, which barely happens. And it's not like I go to him and I'm like, hey, I'm going to be a contrarian with him, for fuck's sake, or just debate him out of nowhere. But, you get disagreements with friends all the time, and then you just kind of work it out, meet in the middle, or just really not let it get out of hand, and you just go and you grow from there. So I never had a time where I was just like, fuck you, Dayton, I'm done with you, bro. Like, you're a piece of shit. You had sex with my girlfriend, okay? Like, nothing stupid like that,
I'm sorry, okay? She likes that.
I mean, I'm over it now. But that's the type of person that you want as a friend. And, like I said, he motivated me to keep going with the stuff that I'm doing now. And then I made sure to motivate him with the YouTube stuff, because, you get you hit a wall pretty easily when it comes to a lot of things in life, and it's just like, yeah, you just kind of egg them on, just be the bro.
Creator burnout is real. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to come out and put yourself out there basically endlessly, especially if it's not generating like the buzz that you want. You know, like that is so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
And I know that you're gonna get it. Like you already see that when you do like, you know, commentary shit, news type of stuff. That's gonna be your bread and butter. I guarantee it. If you just lean heavy into that, then you can make it take off. You know. So I hope that you will, and
For sure, dude.
you can still throw gameplay stuff in there if you want. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, if you want to make YouTube a career, then you kind of got to treat it like a career. It's one of the best, most fun careers that there is, because honestly, it doesn't feel at all like work to me.
Well, you're
except
just
a couple of nights ago, I made a 2-hour video. It took me 12 hours. It was like 4 hours recording, 6 hours of editing, 3 hours of rendering. I wanted to die at the end, but I got it up, and it doesn't perform particularly well. But I'm hoping that that will change with time.
That sounds like me in the bedroom.
Yeah. I give you 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours.
But it's not doing particularly well, but over time it'll get better.
Oh, that part. Yeah, that's more
hey, hey yo. So yeah, that was good. So all in all, yeah, I'm happy to have met Dayton for sure. And you know, we don't get to catch up so often, but when we do, you'll see special stuff like this. But you know, I personally try to make the effort to just say hi. You know, just be like, hey, what's up, dude?
I definitely appreciate it, because I'm the standoffish sort. I get caught up in my own stuff, and I'm like, oh, got to do this. I have a free second. Like, what am I gonna do with my free second? Go plug my channel on some other Reddit YouTuber. You know, make a funny comment and hope that people come to my video is probably what I'm gonna do. When really it's like I should go say hey to my friends, and I don't know. I hang out in the Discord sometimes, but not as consistently as I would like. Bless you.
Yeah, don't worry. I mute myself in the stream. Not to you, because you gotta handle the sneezes.
Oh snap! But yeah, it's I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Well, you know, if you're doing what you love, then why stop? I mean, also you're making money off of it, so that's also a great motivator. But it didn't start out that way. It was
correct. That's how I know. That's how people are like, I hope you don't quit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, do you realize how long I did this for absolutely nothing at all?
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's really fucking crazy. Yeah. And like I said, if you guys ever look at his old stuff on his DaytonDoes channel, you'll see how much work he puts into it, especially his review videos and stuff. Just look at his descriptions and just learn how much you learn pretty much about the entire game and its history and development and what Dayton is doing in this review. It's just, there is a whole fucking system, like a crazy Dayton. He had not crazy, but it was a Dayton system he had for reviewing. It was crazy.
It's crazy. It takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of work. And then that work gets lifted by other creators, and they stick it in their fucking description. And I'm like, this asshole, dude. I don't like that guy.
They're like, that Niko guy, man, fuck him sometimes. That piece of shit. I'm like, are you still mad at me? No.
You can borrow my description. I think I only got mad at you once, and I can't even remember what it was for.
It's probably because I was telling you about Breath of the Wild. Yeah, we kissed and made out. We dropped some mics in each other's toilets. So, Dayton, one last time, where can people find you in the internet realm?
If you actually want to find me active, then youtube.com/REDDXY is probably the place that I spend the most time. There's also Twitter at DaytonDoes, and there's also YouTube. You could just search DaytonDoes Gaming, and I think that's probably about it. Those are the only places I lurk aside from my Discord, which you can find also on REDDXY.
What about your MySpace?
MySpace is my name is Super Edgy Guy, the Warhawk.
And then, guys, he doesn't let everybody know, but we're gonna do it right now. Dayton has an OnlyFans page. Okay. Big reveal.
Private.
All it is just showing his sweaty hair. Dude, I think you're gonna die soon. Holy crap.
I am gonna die soon. Look at me. Dude. This is what happens when I'm awake during the day. It sucks. But it makes my wife happy, so I'm gonna do it.
Waifu. Well, I want to.
Wife is life.
And folks, for those of you who stopped by the NikoTheLegend channel to watch the Niko show, the special collab with the great Dayton, I appreciate it. You can find me on YouTube, of course. You can find me in my own Discord server. Links will be down below. I'm on Twitch as NikoLegend, and then Twitter, all the links, yada yada, will be down in the description below. And, I try to do a Niko show episode once a week. If you like informative videos, I do that. And a lot of it's Mass Effect stuff or BioWare. And then I do the podcast stuff on here, but it's going to move to a different channel once I reach 800 subscribers. Just want to make it official. I just feel better about having that milestone on the channel. Be like, hey, surprise! I'm moving to another place now.
You don't get this content anymore, guys. You didn't appreciate it.
Yeah, you appreciate me. Fuck you. Right? So you a bunch of assholes. But seriously, for anybody who's coming from Dayton's Red X or DaytonDoes or his Discord, I appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys again. If not, that's okay. I'm glad we had a good time. We hung out, and Dayton and I had a great time catching up for sure, and we'll be catching up a lot more after hours. Well,
I mean, anytime you want me, baby, I'm over here. Come on through.
All right, but I gotta talk to your wife because I don't know if she'll get mad or anything.
She will. She got mad that I had a woman guest collab for the Wolfbeard video. She's like, "Who is this bitch? It sounds like she's getting her vagina pinched." And I'm like, "Wow,
whoa,
you're really upset."
Dang, she's fucking awesome, dude. She's hardcore. Well, your wife's awesome though. She's super nice, really nice.
I mean, she's got a couple of different sides, but yeah, she's the fucking best thing ever. So
yeah, women, right? They got different sides. You think they all got bipolar or something, but it's just women, fucking shit, man. I mean, I got.
They're so cute though. They're so cute and small and hairless. I love them.
But they got sharp claws, and they gotta bite your dick off when you don't love them enough.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're look, it's all love. She bites your dick off. All right, folks, that's gonna be it for the Niko show. I've been the host, NikoTheLegend. This is the great Dayton. Thanks again, Dayton. It's been a pleasure to have you on here.
We'll do it again soon.
And then stick around for 5 more minutes. We're gonna do a wet T-shirt contest. What? No way.
I'm gonna win because I'm already the wettest.
Shoot,